Hello, I'm Rowan, and today we're going to talk about this thing over here. That's my avatar on a green screen, and we're going to talk about green screens because, well, about a year ago, we did a video using Source Record and QuickTime and using it was a year ago. But we did a video about having a background avatar with no green screen, but just a transparent background, and being able to have that show up in Davinci Resolve and using Source Record to have this avatar basically not be on your main recording, but have it on a source recording to have a backup in case something weird and glitchy happened, or in case you decided you didn't like the background for the video that you were doing and you didn't want to have to shoot it all over again. So that worked back then, and unfortunately times change, and as times change, software changes, and Source Record changes slightly so that you can't get to the lossless recording. The NVIDIA software changes, the OBS changes, Davinci Resolve decides they want to change things around on their free version, and voila, there you go. Too many cooks spoil the stew. And the technique that we came up with a while ago doesn't work anymore. And we haven't been able to afford to get a $300 piece of software lately. So, and we like to try to keep things real. Translation, we're cheap. But no, we do like to try to do things like everyone else does, instead of just blowing money, although a lot of people seem to do that. But yeah, we prefer to try to do things, and if it comes down to it, we'll spend money. But right now, we're going to show you how to knock out this green screen on this avatar of mine back here, and we'll show you the settings in Davinci Resolve. There's a couple ways to do it. Today, I believe we're going to be using one of the simpler ways, but let's hop over there. Here we are in Davinci Resolve, and I have this green screen over here, and then I have another green screen that's got a transparent background. And yeah, let's take a look at you and position you over a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yes. Now, this particular clip has got all of my settings in here. Let's go to Effects, 3D Key Mapper, and let's see. We don't have a garbage mat we're using. Matte, finesse, key adjustments, usage options. These are all the little tweaks that I did to make this green screen go away. And we'll try to recreate that with the other one, this one here. First, there's a little FX button here. It's hidden amongst all the other things like dynamic zoom. We need to go to FX overlay and make sure that that's lit on this track. And now we should be able to go to Effects. Well, we should be able to go up here to search in our toolbox of stuff for key, and OPenFX, and we have 3D Keyer here. So we'll bring 3D Keyer into Inspector Bar, for a lack of a better term for it, and we have that turned on, but we still have a green screen. Okay, so let's click on there and then click and drag over here, and voila. Hey, look at that. It's pretty good so far, but you'll notice that my new one has an obvious green edge, and my old one has a much subtler green edge. Well, that's where the details are. Let's go to usage options. Do we care about these things? Are they going to make a difference? I don't know if they're going to key map zoom. Okay, let's show the key map. That's telling us what colors we're trimming out. That doesn't make any difference to us. Despill. Let's come in here and let's turn up our despill. What did that do? Oh, you see that? Green, and then now it's black. Well, it's blackish. Let's go for a soft despill. Okay, tight. Ooh, that's pretty ugly. Luma? No, that sucks. So we want either flat or soft, and we can change from YUV to HDSL to HSP. Which one do you think looks better? Does it make a difference? I'm just trying to find a little details here. I don't know if it matters, but right now we're going to use YUV. We use soft or flat or soft. Okay, and then that's definitely green, and that's definitely black. We'll get back to that. Key adjustments. Chroma tolerance. Let's see. What happens if we... Oh, do you see that? It got a little chunky. Oh, my. See, as we get closer, though, it kind of turns too jaggy. What happens when we play with our despill here? You can see that it's most definitely stair-stepping. So let's turn this back to where it's still fuzzy. And then chroma softness. Oh, hello. We just lost all of our edges and we're really too fuzzy. All right, but we can bring this up a little bit. And look at that. What are we at zoom-wise? We're at 126%. So 99, 104, yeah. That doesn't look bad, does it? Here, let's take a look at me in different... this has a greener background. Oh, her chest is very blue. But you can see it's actually very nice. Now, what I'm going to do is zoom in really close on my hands. You can see that there is a little halo there. And we are at 300%. But now we're at 100%-ish. Chroma rotate. Oh my, that's not what we want. Set that to 0. Luma low. Oh my. So this is trimming based on Luma values. Matte finesse. Pre-filter. You can see as it gets higher, we have a bit more of a fuzz here. Clean black. Oh. So we could do that a little bit, and that softens things up a little bit more, eats away some of the edge. Now let's go back up to the despill. Chunky. Better. Okay, output. I/O ratio. So, oh my. See that? That's too much. That's too much the other way. All right. How's that? Okay, so this all has kind of a browny green tint to the background, which made things a lot easier. And then now we're in a different background entirely, and we're zoomed up to 237%. You can see there's some obvious little stair-stepping going on there, but hey, we're at a huge zoom in there. Go to 100%. And you can see it's got a little bit of stair-steppy. We might want to tweak with a little bit of the despill. Maybe. Wait, we just turned off the despill entirely. That doesn't seem to be bad. Heck, I look better than my twin. My twin has got a definite green, definitely green edge to her. All right, so that's kind of the basics on how to do this. And I don't think I skipped anything. Leave questions if you have questions about this. It is kind of voodoo. You need to get used to adjusting strange things here. And oh, that's because this section of video doesn't even have it's like we've gone back to green screen. Why is that? Well, that would be because we popped out of that section. Now the question is, can we copy? Okay, copy. Now let's come over here and paste attributes. Apply. Well, there we go. So once you've got your clip attributes set in a clip, you can come over and you can paste them. So let's try plugins. Apply. Oh, do you see how that changed? I'm a little fuzzy now. So plugins is the critical thing you should remember here, is you can come over to a clip, copy it, then go over to another clip, and then paste attributes. And if you just have plugin selected, apply. There we go. You see that we just copied the FX plugins. I guess that's what it is. It's an FX plugin setting for the 3D key mapper or 3D keyer, and then we pasted it over here, and that automatically did all of our knocking out that we needed of the green screen. All right, now that is useful, of course, as long as you have a standard green screen color. If you change colors and you used a blue screen, it wouldn't work here because you're keying on the green colors that we selected with the selector up here. They call it something weird. Oh, it's just a pick, subtract, whatever. Yay. So that's one way of doing it. Now, there's other ways to do this that involve the color page and they involve Fusion. But I'm pretty comfortable with just using this for now. And if you really want to, I can, look at the other stuff too. Leave a comment if you want that. And if not, we'll just go on and make some other videos. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you again real soon. Until then, I hope you have a great day, night, whatever. Have a great and wonderful life. And I will see you next time. Bye.